Hello everyone, welcome back to Tech Unbox 360. This is Anish Maj, and today we're going to be comparing two new models which has been recently launched in the month of May 2017. These two models are Oppo F3 and the Honor 8 Lite. They both come under the same price category, which is under rupees 20,000. So let's begin with the comparison. Let's first begin with the size comparison. The Oppo F3 features a 5.5-inch display, which makes it a huge phone, and Honor 8 Lite features a 5.2-inch, which makes it a slightly smaller phone than this one. And if you hold the Honor 8 Lite in your hands, it is very comfortable with the round edges, and it is also slimmer than the Oppo F3. This Honor 8 Lite weighs just 147 grams, and whereas Oppo F3 weighs 153 grams. The display quality of both the phones are really good, but I personally feel the quality of display in the Honor 8 Lite is somewhat better than the Oppo F3. The resolution of both the phones are Full HD, and both features a 2.5D curved glass, and for protection they both uses Corning Gorilla Glass 5. The display quality is, as you can see, is better in the Honor 8 Lite. So let's jump into the next segment, which is the OS. And in the OS segment, the Oppo F3 is beaten by a far margin by the Honor 8 Lite, because this phone comes with Android Nougat out of the box, whereas Oppo F3 only comes with Android Marshmallow, which is a little bit bummer. Like, for a new phone should have come with Android 7.0. And talking about the chipset, Oppo F3 uses Mediatek MT6750T octa-core 1.5 GHz chipset with a GPU of Mali T860 MP2, and whereas Honor 8 Lite uses the chipset which is made by Huawei itself. It is a Kirin 655 octa-core 1.7 GHz processor, and if you see the processor gigahertz, both of them feature an octa-core processor, but the gigahertz in Honor 8 Lite is 0.2 gigahertz better than the Oppo F3. So I don't think this really shows in the performance of the phones, but at least on the paper the Honor 8 Lite wins the platform segment. And the next segment would be the memory, and both of them features 4GB RAM and 64GB internal storage. But on the memory front, the Oppo F3 excels the Honor 8 Lite with the dedicated micro SD slot, whereas Honor 8 Lite features a hybrid slot, which means that you can only use two SIMs or one SIM and a memory card at a time, whereas Oppo F3 has a dedicated memory slot, so you can use two SIMs and a memory card at the same time. Now moving on to the camera, the Oppo F3, as you have known that Oppo phones are mainly focusing on their camera segment, and on this you have a dual camera setup on the front. You have one 16 megapixel and a 8 megapixel camera, which the 16 megapixel camera is a wide angle camera, whereas on the Honor 8 Lite you only get one camera, which is an 8 megapixel, and on the back you get 13 megapixel camera on the Oppo F3 and 12 megapixel camera on the Honor 8 Lite. So in the camera department, I think the Oppo F3 clearly edges out the Honor 8 Lite. Next we have the connectivity section. Both of them features Wi-Fi and 4G. They both are VoLTE enabled phone, and they both features Bluetooth 4.1, and they both have USB on the go, so you can easily connect your pen drive and external hard disks to these phones. On the battery front, they both have non-removable batteries. Oppo features a 3200 mAh battery, and the Honor 8 Lite features a 3000 mAh battery. But if you say the size of this phone, 5.5 inch versus a 5.2 inch, I think Honor 8 Lite will last you a little longer than the Oppo F3. Now let's talk about in what colors do these phones come. The Oppo F3 is offered only in two colors. You get a rose gold and a gold finish. This is the gold finish, and on the other end, Honor 8 Lite offers you 5 different colors: the black, blue, white, gold, and they recently launched a new color which is pink. This is the black one here. Oppo has the fingerprint sensor on the front, whereas the Huawei Honor 8 Lite has the fingerprint sensor on the back. I'll come up with a detailed camera comparison between these two, so please stay tuned for that video. And let's wind up this comparison video and see which one is better for you. And if you take the screen, I think the bigger screen is much better to view movies and medias, but if you consider the size of this Honor 8 Lite, this is a much better phone to hold on and have a grip. And this is also the slimmer phone of these two. Now moving on to the next comparison, which was the platform comparison, and I think the Honor 8 Lite clearly wins that because it comes with 7.0 Android Nougat out of the box, and so Honor 8 Lite wins that platform comparison. And on the memory front, they both feature 4GB RAM and 64GB of internal storage, but Oppo F3 wins the race because it comes with a 256GB expandable memory option, and it also has a dedicated slot, whereas Honor 8 Lite has 128GB expandable option, and you get a hybrid slot. So in the memory segment, the Oppo F3 wins. And on the camera segment, you can clearly declare the winner, which is Oppo, but still there will be the comparison video with the camera testings, and I'll come up with the video shortly, so please stay tuned for that, and we'll decide after that which of this phone has a better camera. And on the connectivity front, both of them features the same things, so that's a tie between them. And on the battery front, I think this Honor 8 Lite, being a small phone and a small screen, I think this should last more than this Oppo F3. So there you go guys, this was a quick comparison between Oppo F3 and Honor 8 Lite. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or queries, please do leave them in the comment sections below. And if you feel that I missed out on some points, please also point them out in the comment sections. And this is Anish Maj signing off for Tech Unbox 360. I'll see you in the next video.